We've got a Group 1 weekend coming up at Shartin, a double-header in actual fact, but an 8-race programme at Happy Valley first with the Craig and Gower Cricket Club Challenge Cup as our feature race. A very warm welcome to Racing to Win. I'm Andrew Lejeune, joined here in the studio by our former analyst Paul Alley and race caller Brett Davis as well. And as always, Brett, it's a competitive night at the Valley. Looking forward to it.
It is, Andrew. Yeah, it's a nice little entree, isn't it, as we head towards the Group 1 doubleheader on the weekend. Wines in the Valley will be the theme on course. If you're joining us via the telecast, we'll be doing our best to find a few winners. It's always a little tricky. Rail in the B course, but I think there will be one or two short ones.
Yeah, I think there will. Paul will be looking at all the markets and the jackpots as well. Got a nice one in the TT, Paul.
Yeah, $2 million. $2 million jackpot starting off in the TT, so a good start there. And as you say, there's some short price favourites, I think. A couple of reasonably even fields as well. A couple of first starters just thrown in there for good measure as well, just to add to the jigsaw puzzle.
Certainly is. And there's a couple of, we'll look at those promoted starters that come in with good form as well. But we've got a stack to get through ahead of Happy Valley. Before all that, though, we'll look back on the weekend's action with our racing review. Now, the feature race, the trophy race on the programme, is actually the Polong Cook 140th Anniversary Cup, but the high class was the second last, race number 9 on the all-weather. An elusive State wins again.
Quite an incredible run he's on at the moment, isn't it? It was almost a carbon copy of his win prior as well, where he got back, he was caught a touch wide, he got running before the home turn came up, built the momentum. We know that's the key on the all-weather. Gradually overhauled raging Blitzkrieg. Finishing off OK was Turin Red Star and also Glorious Artist. Yes, my apologies. But just going enormous at the moment for the stable, and who knows how far he can go, because he's got a picket fence alongside of his name already, Paul, and that man's put the polish on.
Well, he's put 100 pounds on him, which is amazing in itself. And look, the horse is unbeaten for the stable. He just keeps winning, and he does it tough as well. His last 2 runs have been real tough runs, but he still managed to get his nose in front. And look, he's doing everything right. I know they're talking about Dubai, whether they'll make it or not, I'm not sure. But look, he's a nice horse here, and he's won on the grass as well. So,
yeah, who's to say that he won't be as effective on that? They've got to find, obviously, another race for him. He did that with a couple of pounds overweight and from out of the handicaps. He's got 13 points for that. Tornado Twist, another double-figure rise. He
was super impressive, Tornado Twist, in that last race. That was a good quality event, and he did that with what looked to be at least one class in hand, maybe more. He's still got plenty of natural progress to come. Right Choice was another impressive winner. And Holy Unicorn on the dirt. He's had a really good season as well for Matthew Chadwick and Jimmy Ting.
Yeah. And Speedy Dragon also has found some form with 2 out of 2 now for him, so he's going well.
Yeah, and Right Choice. And good to see Midnight Rattler winning again as well, dropping into Class 4, straight back out of it once more. Those are the big winners on the weekend. We'll see if we can find you some more with our horses to follow. Right, there were a few starters. Plenty of starters, a few first starters on the weekend, Paul. One of them caught your eye.
Yeah, there's a few in every race, isn't there? There is one, the first starter, as you mentioned, Solar Wawa. He's come out of New Zealand, this horse. He won 2 trials before he got here. And look, he got straight to the front. He's a son of Schnitzel. And I thought it was a really good run on debut here, and he just got beaten by Speedy Dragon, who came through the inside, and it was a real brave run by Speedy Dragon, a horse in good form at the moment. So, look, there's plenty to come from this horse, Solar Wawa, and he's going to be winning a race at very short notice. A good run from the third horse as well, I thought, Superstar, but look, that Speedy Wawa should have just about won on debut, but he just ran into a horse in form.
Down the straight for you, Brett?
Actually, I'm going to go back to the Valley, Andrew, last Wednesday prior. Shining Gem, this was a horse that really closed off. He was a big price going around in this race and really found the line quite strongly in the race won by Special Stars, who we know is a very decent type himself. Most Beautiful got through to second. Shining Gem really charging strongly into third. From the Ricky Yu yard, won the Maribyrnong Plate at Flemington as a young horse, a 2-year-old, which is always a really good race for the young horses. Went on to the Blue Diamond, wasn't able to finish in the first half, but there's obviously an engine there. We saw that on show.
Bingo hero for me, and this marks just about the 1-year anniversary of the last time
Bingo
made him a horse to follow. Hopefully, he can actually get his head in front his next couple of starts. He's a lovely horse. He's a big athletic individual, and you can see him now starting to ducks back to the inside. The other horse to keep an eye on here, I know you like him as well, Brett, was Beauty Energy, and those pink sleeves there. I think up to a mile will suit him. Probably suit this horse also. This was the feature race. Sunyan Swiftness wins and Chairman Lowe, a good run in second place, but you can see him up the rail there. Didn't get a lot of room. hopefully next time or the time after we could be collecting. All right, well, those are the horses to follow out of Sunday's programme. Saturday's programme, in actual fact. Here are the suspensions and fines. Sylvester de Sosa, Matthew Poon and Dylan Moe all picking up a couple of days and some fines as well. 17.5 for Matthew there on Beauty Energy, and Go Public for Dylan Moe, 10,000 there. Vincent and Alexi Bedell, 25 grand Alexi got for Simply Brilliant, and of course the fall as well to go with it.
Yeah, that was the Wednesday prior, so yeah, it's been quite a busy week, hasn't it?
All right, that brings us up to date as far as the weekend action was concerned. As we start looking ahead to Wednesday nights, and two scratchings. Manful Star now gets a start in race number 5, last start winner, and Berta Rispoli will be in the saddle there. And in race number 7, Mighty Power, the first starter, replaced by Fearless Fire. Chad Schofield will ride in race 7. B course then for our 8 races. The feature race is race number 5, Class 4 over the 1,200 metres. We kick things off though with a Class 4 over the 2,200 metres, headed by Smart Baby. Landed a hat-trick last time out under Zach Purton, beating Golden Kid over the 1,800 metres. Good Days gets the blinkers off. Ishvara behind Bring It On last time out. Clement Legend goes up in class. He's completed a hat-trick. He's back into Class 4 company now. The Garlic Yeah behind Bring It On also last time out, as was Happy Rocky. 2 starts back for him in actual fact. A Management Star. He was 3rd last time out over the mile at Shartin behind Smiling Pride. Garlic Yeah has been up at Chungfa within the last 30 days. He returned back on the 10th. So a small field to kick things off, and an opportunity for some fun and games, Brad.
It's a good race, actually, isn't it, with 2 horses winning their last 3 starts. How it will unfold will be interesting. It will be a tactical affair, 2,200 metres to start with. That's the way they probably line up, but we know Clement Legend on more than one occasion has taken off mid-race and got the race sort of rolling a long way out. Smart Baby will appreciate that because he likes to drag into it as well.
And here he is, Clement Legend, no problems with him in the mornings. He's maintained really nicely from those 3 wins. A horse in great form, as you mentioned, at the moment. It took a while to win those, but he's now winning them in a row and has done. And over the trip, he's really fit going to this. Thought this is an interesting one. Garlic, yeah, he's got a nice draw as well. Another one who has won over the longer trip, and Joe Moreira jumps aboard, doing it nice and easy. He's not the biggest horse around, so 117 looks ideal for him weight-wise that he has to carry. And Management Star, again, not a bad piece of work from him. Another one who's very keen here, really wants to take off. Still a maiden, but has run some pretty good races, and the 2,200 metres looks like it'll pose no problems for him.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty sharp in track work there. Let's start off, though, with one of the multiple winners, Smart Baby. We're actually going back 2 starts for him because it involves Happy Rocky as well, which is 3 starts back for Happy Rocky.
Exactly, and Smart Baby was able to go on and win well. So a good performance. The point and the things in his favour are the fact that he's able to win already a couple of races in Class 4, whereas Clement Legend has had 5 starts in the class and never been in the frame, but we know he's going a lot better than what he has done in the past. So Smart Baby's got the score on the board in the grade, but has the weight to carry. Yeah,
definitely. And look, I think tactics, as you say, is going to pose a lot in this race. And Clement Legend, to me, is sort of a one-trick pony that he takes off, and I reckon Smart Baby will tailgate him the whole way.
Yeah, I get the feeling that might be the case too.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is Clement Legend in action over the 2,200 metres at Shartin. And exactly what he did. Came wide, just kept on rolling.
He did this for all 3 wins, actually. The 1 in Happy Valley and the 2 at Shartin. So he makes his run, he gets himself moving, and away he goes. Now, Jack Purton's on Smart Baby. I think he'll just follow him and be in a slipstream the whole way. And when he makes that move, Karras will make that move, he'll just follow him through and be right close and run over the top of him.
Look at the ease of that win, though. I know it's Class 5.
Yeah.
The thing with Smart Baby is he's going to have a 10 or 11 pound more on his back at the end of 2,200, and Clement Legend will obviously have the lesser weight, so that could be in the favour of him potentially.
And he has actually beaten Smart Baby this season.
He has
already.
Yeah, I was going to show that race in the key races, but I thought their recent form's probably a little bit better because Clement Legend wasn't going as well at the time.
No. All right, it's one more to have a look at. It's Ishvara, Garlic Yeah, and Good Days.
Yeah. Now the thing with Ishvara is he's a declared roarer, but. And normally with these horses, the further they go, the harder it is for them. But the further this horse goes, he seems to go OK. He's done well over 2,000 metres. I thought Garlic Yeah ran on nicely here, and the extra 200 metres will really suit him. So of the 3, he's the one I'm going to take out of this.
Yeah, look, Dennis Yipyard going particularly well. He had a good day on the weekend. Garlic Yeah, interesting runner. He's won over the course and distance. I think we've already discussed a few times that Good Days probably hasn't come back as good a horse this prep. So happy to leave him out again.
All right, OK. So 7 to choose from, Paul. Is the decision 1 and 4, 4 and 1?
I think it is, yeah. That's how I'm going to see it anyway. I'm going to go 1 over 4 because I think Smart Baby can just stalk Clement Legend. And Clement Legend, to me, seems to be a bit of a one-trick pony at this stage, and he can finish over the top. So 1 to beat 4, Garlic Gear, the improver on 4th. And Happy Rocky, look, he's a 5-time winner. He's really well rated at the moment. He is getting on a bit like us all in age, but still runs really well. So 1, 4, 5 and 6. But I think 1 and 4 stand out.
Yeah, same. I went the other way. I just think Clement Legend can probably get the run on Smart Baby. With a lighter weight, he'll be very difficult to overhaul at the end of 2200. Despite the fact that Smart Baby's won in the higher grade already. I think the 4 can beat the 1. Ishvara probably leads. Garlic, yeah, can sort of sit back and let it unfold. Who knows? There may be a little bit of cat and mouse involved earlier on with the other jockeys knowing that they're the 2 to beat as well. So it's a very interesting race, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a great race to kick things off with. But I went Smart Baby ultimately to beat Clement Legend, get some revenge there in the opener. Right, feature race number 5 for us. Second, though, Class 5. We drop back to the 1,000 metres.